Hello, everyone. It's new dating sim time. Everyone get ready. Everyone be prepared. We're doing a new dating sim. Welcome to Monster Prom. I've had this game for so long. I have this one, and I have two, and then I don't have the other ones. But this is one I played the most of. Sure.
Yay!
Okay, one player. Let's do a full game. So, vibes are... I think they'll explain it. It's fine. They're gonna explain it. It's okay. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I'm gonna pick this one. Oz. Love Oz.
Sure thing.
I love Oz. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of the 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLioncourt, 400-something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, that's a good one, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay. Welcome to the Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever trademark will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Okay, so just like everything else, these stats kind of affect, like, who likes you more or less. And out of the 6 that we saw, of course I'm going for Vera, like, duh. Obviously. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realized that all this time their partner was a wild panther in disguise. Then the panther viciously devours my enemy. Classic. The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fad diets and feel the need to explain them in detail. You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way, by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. Vera's what, a business owner? What do you think a business owner would like? I'm gonna pick this third one. Smart. Okay. Oh, right, it does pick, it picks like stats. Okay, this is different. Twatch plays Robert. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Herbert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through an app by its users. Bullshit. It's your regular social network, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed, and the money goes to the people exposed to the bullshit. That's funny. Greek agoras. The literal Greek agoras reinstated in our cities. I don't know what that is. Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's the social media I want to log into. So it's creativity. That's probably smarts. And probably like humor or something. Oh, wealthy. Okay. What would be your dream first date? Art exhibition, experimental enough to give you a seizure, crimes, a wild party at international waters, a professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice, a sweaty and manly wrestling match, a lovely walk in a forest after rescuing your date from a dragon. Let's do a professional meeting. Yeah, I know what you want. Yeah. Let's go.
All right.
Oz is so cutie. Okay, so we have 9 smarts, 4 boldness, 3 creativity, 5 charm, 5 fun, and 7 money. So for this first round of the game, I'm gonna just play to my best ability, and then I will start like trying to see what we specifically need to get other people, because I do want to do all the fruits. I've actually never done them all before. I've only done Vera's. So am I starting with Vera's again? Yeah, because I haven't played this in forever. Give me some slack. Give me some slack, bruh. Give me some slack, bruh. Okay. So we need to build stats, and then yeah, maybe I should do boldness. This one? That day you skipped class just to hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Nice. After you've been walking along when... After you're walking along when suddenly your car skids to a halt. When a car skids to a... Hello? Let's reset that. Guys, forget that. Wipe your mind. Do it. Wipe your minds. Erase it. Okay. Let's try again. After you're walking along when you suddenly... Actually, guys, I just need to quit and die. After you're walking along when suddenly a car skids to a halt just in front of you. It's not the most logical location for a speeding car to barrel through, and yet, here we are. Vera and Damien hung up. The work isn't bad, it's just not the level it needs to be if you want to win this all-star drag race against a real badass hunk of metal. What's your plan to win, Damien? Just drive your car really, really, really fast. Of fucking course it is, Vera. That's literally how street racing works. And that may have won you the crown in the past, but it won't work against Justin Darrington, Damien. He's driving the Thunderfuck 5000. I'm driving Nancy, a pile of shit I lovingly cobbled together out of every car I've ever destroyed, either in a race or just literally destroyed via arson or whatever. And Nancy can take on anyone, anything, anytime.
Fucking metal!
The Thunderfuck 5000 is an electric car. Nancy runs on the juice of literal, actual dinosaur corpses. What could be more badass than that?
So pathetic.
I don't know, maybe running on pure lightning? Nancy is a piece of shit, Damien. Deep down, you know that she does not have what it takes for us to win this thing. It seems like the drag race is pretty important to the two of them, and they're not going to come to an agreement on their own. Looks like it's up to you to be the voice of reason. So we're trying to pick Vera. Attitude is everything, but Nancy will never embrace her inner fierceness with all of Vera's criticism. Come on, Damien, let's give this car a makeover. Vera, you're right. Nancy's amazing, but she can't quite make the grade. We need to crossbreed her with a faster car.
Great.
Perfect. We can get a new brand. We can get a brand new qualified race car, and Damien can still feel like his shitty subpar car is useful. Nancy's a thing of beauty and grace, Vera, but as long as her genes that live on in whatever machine I drive to victory, the plan is A-okay by me. The three of you get to work setting up what you could easily be considered one of the most impressive and high-tech car crossbreeding programs in the country. You find a very shiny red electric limousine to serve as Nancy's stud and start the breeding process along, which mostly consists of making cars a reservation at an appropriately fancy and expensive restaurant and loading up their CD players with smooth jazz. Sometime later, Nancy gives birth, do not ask how, not important, to the ultimate car. Oh, ultimate race car. Look at what we made, huh, guys? I mean, most of what Nancy and El Diablo made, but hey, we helped him get there.
Oh, not bad.
Honestly, this car is a masterpiece. I think I've been looking for my next business venture, and I think I may go into high-end race car breeding. Most people... I can't fucking read today. I just need to die, I think. People make thousands off of breeding race horses, and horses want to fuck. How hard could that be? By that logic, I bet I can make millions breeding race cars. You totally could. I'd be your first customer. You already were? I'll send you your invoice later. Well, looks like Damien has the race in the bag. Vera has a new business venture, and the world has a new species of super race car. You've gained +2 boldness and +1 money from a kickback from Vera, which comes with a genuine smile from her. Score. Nice. Let's go. I forgot each of these rounds is like an hour.
All right.
Okay, obviously we're gonna sit with Vera. You approach Liam and Vera at their table, but before you can sit down, Vera holds up a hand.
Pathetic.
Stop. This is a cool table where only cool people are allowed.
So mainstream.
I would agree with what Vera just said, but agreeing is something that only uncool people do. Wouldn't you agree, Vera? Nice try, Liam, but I think we're getting away from the point. This interloper still wants to sit with us. Well, if they want to sit with us, they're gonna have to prove that they're as cool as we are. But without, like, trying to prove it. Trying is so uncool. So, what's it gonna be? Well, I guess I'll be going then because there's no way anyone will ever be as cool as Liam. Let me ask you this. Would an uncool person be giving Vera 50 monster dollars right now? Okay, you're cool. What? Money can't buy coolness. Really? Let me consult my list of things money can buy. Let's see. Organs, obedience. Oh, and there it is. Coolness. Why is coolness in the O section of your list? Because it's not a real list. I pretended there was a list in order to fuck with you. Okay, that's pretty cool. Speaking of cool, while I can't currently accept cash for campaign finance reasons, I will remember this favorably in the future.
Oh, not
Perhaps
bad.
Okay, favors. Perhaps I'll call on you later for other favors. You hope those favors aren't sexual in nature, but you don't say that because that's not a cool thing to say. Damn. Well, at least you're honest. Yay!
All right.
What'd they say? It's 3 weeks? Gym. Why is there a cat at the gym? Okay, smarts are high, boldness is high. I think it counts what your 2 highest things are, which I feel like would be smarts and money. So, money's up here? The library? Yeah, let's try that. What is that? That day you spent some time on the library's PC mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has a fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you get 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Oddly enough, you notice Damien and Vera having some kind of business meeting. At least they're both sitting, holding manila folders. You move closer to see what's up. Now, Damien, it seems like we both agree that William, the incubus, is a piece of sentient garbage who deserves harm. True, true. I believe that together we could make William very unhappy. I prepared an action plan for a potential merger. Have a look. Vera opens her folder to reveal intricate charts with titles like diversion coefficient and maximizing humiliation dividends. I read a folder too. Damien opens his folder. There's a piece of paper that says punching on it. I love him. I admire your simplistic approach, but I think we need a plan that utilizes both of our strengths. Damien nods and turns over his piece of paper. On the other side, it says punching hard. These two are never going to come to an agreement unless you step in and mediate, so you tell them your idea. Use this convenient list I bought that shows all his greatest fears in order of severity. Oh. While he's sleeping, replace all his organs with live possums is crazy. Do the first one. So these fears seem pretty standard. Clowns, bees, entropy, corn?
That has been
Interesting.
quite pleasing.
Very interesting indeed. I think we'll be able to accomplish some marvelous things with this list. Does it say punching on there anywhere? Yeah, but at the bottom of the list, below libraries and fish. Well, okay, as long as it's on the list, I'm in. The way Vera's eyes look right now, like she's at the top of your list of fears. Hot! You gain 2 smarts and +1 charm. Fuck yeah. Okay, our money and our other thing is also very high, so that's a slay.
All right.
Okay. Let's up creativity. Honestly, mostly just because it's really low. Which one's creativity? This one. Auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had descended to give you a figurative blowjob. I forgot that this game had this kind of language. It's really funny. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be rememberable for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Afterwards, you discover you've been poisoned and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out.
Hey there.
There you are. Thank you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise and I need a concierge. The idea is simple yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people. I call it murder. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps. Assassination apps and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor, differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murders. Viral marketing. Literally tailor a high contagious virus to make people love murder is crazy. Honestly, it's not a bad idea, though. You can do that? Great. You can use my private chemical weapons laboratory. And so, this is working better than I ever could have imagined. Demand for murder has gone through the roof since you released that virus. Sure, the side effects include vomiting, bloody tears, male laceration, cobra feet, time dilation, rigor mortis, rectal teeth, renegade spleen, microaggressions, sudden tattoos, hair trauma, liquidification, and coughing. But it's well worth it for the profits I'm raking in. Plus, I'm making a literal killing selling people the antidote for the side effects. It's not actually an antidote, though. It's actually just heroin. Same difference. Did you know they used to give heroin to babies as cough suppressant? Yeah, the real world is exactly as immoral as this video game, but whatever. You gain +2 creativity and +1 money. Nice. Like, the two that must be the top must be wealth and smarts. Like, I just feel like that's her thing. Okay, let's sit with her. Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch, because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school. But Scott's not making it easy for her.
Bro.
Hey, Vera, what you drinking?
What?
Scotch? Why? Because it smells like a delicious forest fire, and I'm curious. What's it called? Scotch. Yes. No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch? Yes. No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink I'm drinking. It's Scotch. It's mine? No, it's mine. Why is it called Scots? That's just what it's called. Oh, it's like an energy drink for Scots? I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possible to be. I'm the most Scot. No, what will it take to get you to drop this issue? Scott's not gonna drop it unless you do something, so you gotta cut in and say, yeah, it's actually called Scots, but today's opposite day, so everything that's Scots is actually Vera's. Don't you mean that it isn't opposite day? No. I'm not sorry, not Vera. I guess I'll be taking your drink. Wink. Wait, time out. If everything that's Scott's is Vera's, do I have to give Vera all my stuff? Yes. Oh, okay. And does Vera have to give me all of her stuff? Sure. Unfortunately for you, I have no stuff. All of my possessions are owned by cleverly disguised shell companies. Now, hand over your wallet. Okay. Boy, opposite day sure is the best, isn't it? Sure is. After Scott leaves you alone, you and Vera definitely don't spend all his money on cocaine. I don't know if I can say all the drug names, actually, now that I think about it. Noted, I will not say them anymore. I was like, I don't think I can say those. Okay. Let's just make sure that those two are the highest. So let's do smarts. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending classes is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop.
Hi.
Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles, but I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits. Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever, but like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out. Personally, I can't wait to sell out, but you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both? Yeah, how do we get rich off of yanking people's chains? Careful with your choice of words, Polly. What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts. Of course. They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution? Why don't you make up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates. Aw, man. I do have a great prank for you. Call it stealing. Here, do this one. Oh, wow. A freak workout craze. I fell right between leg warmers and pagers on the things that were a great idea in the 1980s. Sorry, not sorry, but Derision Inc. is dedicated to exploring only the most innovative fields of humiliation. Whatever the other option was, wasn't exactly innovative either. Yeah, nobody falls for that fake workout stuff anymore. Because, like, everyone already knows that one foolproof way to get tight thighs and a delicious ass. Brimping. What the fuck is brimping? You've heard of brimping, right? You have never heard of brimping? Time to make a swift exit before you look like even more of an idiot. You lose 2 fun, -1 creativity. Nah, it's fine. I really don't think those are the ones we need anyways. I genuinely think we just need smarts and money. Okay, well, let's try to get our fun back up, because apparently it's sad and disappointing. What did I just say? Fun? That's this one? Okay, rave! Hey. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalated so much, but at one point, there were like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might destroy the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Gain +2 fun. Between the class periods, you discover a severed horse head in your locker. It has a note in its mouth telling you to meet Vera ASAP. I'm so glad you've come. I've had another crime problem which would benefit from your insight. Thanks to your input, murder has cornered the market in app-based assassinations, and yet the other crime lords don't take me seriously. Just because I'm not a 40-year-old man with a scary scar, those sexist morons think this is just a phase for me. Since when did having a killer body and flawless skin disqualify a girl from a life of crime? It's disgusting. How can I show these chauvinist goons what crime really means to me? Come on, think of something. You're my most trusted advisor. Quit crime, they'll come crawling back once they see out. Write a song about it? I think these are both really bad options. Write a song about it? I don't know which would be worse. I feel like this is just silly. This one? Damn. Okay, well, yeah, you're right. It was a dumb option. You know, if this advice was coming from anyone other than you, I'd ignore it, but you haven't been wrong yet. Fine, as of today, I'm quitting crime. I'll let the other bosses know. I'm sure they'll be so pleased. A few days later, you're getting a manicure with Vera when she gets a mobile notification and practically screams, "Those punks! You know the ice pick and hungry Mark invited all the other crime lords to the beach for a barbecue. They're posting pictures on Momentgram. They're all having so much fun selling their hair and murdering each other without me. Ugh, I wish I was there. I can murder all of them so much better than they're murdering each other. Do you see how Joey the arsonist is cooking those burgers? They're not even close to rare. They're lost without me, and they don't even know it. I should have never listened to you. Some advisor you are. Vera doesn't leave any more horse heads in your locker. You think that'd be a good thing, but it's symbolic. But it's symbolic of a loss of trust between you. You lose 2 fun, -1 charm. Well, that's life. That's life. What can I say?
All right.
I would never claim to be very good at this game. Let's say that. I need to stop turning it down when I already checked the audio. It's just like my throat's really scratchy, so I can't talk as loud as normally can, so it's not registering my voice a lot. Yeah. Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does. But at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Touchdown!
Go, Lefty! Gobble that mouse. No, watch out for Wiggles coming up from behind. Use that tongue. Go! He does this every week or so. Whenever my snakes need a meal, he seems to think snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He's even given them names. Go Slither, go Bendy, go Sanchez, go Snake. Those aren't even their names. God, no matter what he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough. It seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Snake, eat that food, stay awake. Boring. This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contests. What? There's a more exciting sport than snake eating contests? You gotta tell me about it. Oh yeah. Earthworm eating contests are literally crawling with suspense. And even better, they're going on all the time, with thousands of players in each game. Thousands? Where's the game? Where do I go? Anywhere there's dirt. Anywhere? There's dirt in so many places. So many places that aren't here. Get going. Sports that game, or whatever. I will, Vera, I will. I swear, one of these days he's gonna decide choking on his food is a sport and die. Well, you hope that Scott doesn't actually die. The main thing on your mind right now is how Vera's smiling at you. Nice. I know, failed those last two things. Embarrassing. I just really didn't think either of those answers were, like, good.
All right.
I thought they were both kind of, like, bad. Let's try fun again. Let's actually do money. I lied. I just want to make sure they're high enough. That day, you spent some time in the library's PC managing your start kicker. Right. You decide that lots of people with a sensationalist video... You've deceived lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 100,000 money, but that's almost everything that goes to costs and covers, so you only keep 2. Later you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories, guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. I literally just searched the internet, like that's what it's there for. Oh, you're right, good call. Sometimes you get so caught up in the grand scheme of exploiting blood magic to secure petty victory that you forget that it's about the little things. You and Vera scamper over to the library to put the school's computers to good use for once. For real, does anyone at the school use school resources for educational purposes? Let's just research. Blood magic to guarantee prom queen victory over basic bitches to maintain social status. That's pretty clear, right? Couldn't possibly be clearer. Seems like we're gonna need the blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. Not exactly stuff that's gonna be lying around. When you're destined to be prom queen, you can make it work. Not that I'm destined to be prom queen, or I wouldn't have to do blood magic in the first place, but hey, when you want to achieve greatness, you make your own destiny. You check the shop, and I'll grab the goat, and we'll meet up at the bathrooms to cut the tongue out and get this party started. Sounds like a party indeed. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. Nice. Hell yeah.
All right.
Okay. So I feel like our smarts and our money is very good. I will up our charm again because it is dreadful. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. You notice Vera standing in the corner, pissed. What looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting. Poison's flying everywhere. Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. It happens. This time they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire. It's like, who cares? I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I'd sell them to Thailand, where they eat snakes. Snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. Why, of course. I'd forgotten how testy snakes become without gainful employment. It's all a best-selling book. Snakes in Suits. But come to think of it, my snakes already have jobs. They're just not doing them. Bob, where's my report on Portugal? Are they at war yet? Hissy, have you poisoned the school's water supply like I asked? No? Then how am I supposed to sell water to Miranda's family? You think it's easy selling water to mermaids? Hissy and Bob pull out their cell phones and start making calls. You don't know which impresses you more, Vera's managerial skills or the fact that her snakes can use cell phones without thumbs. Either way, you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Nice. I need to make sure that those 2 stats remain high, because I'm pretty sure you have to have 2 of them the highest for this to work, so. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Oh, yum, yum! I sure do love food and eating. Look at all this food go in me. Yes, this cafeteria's Sloppy Joe is truly has a subtle flavor profile. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting in the table next to them, watching both women intently. Oh yeah, you know I like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Be cool, Polly. That man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Is this not what eating is? I forget. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives you a small bowl. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these 2 fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I've searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. That's fucking weird. But I find myself unable to choose which of these 2 beauties to hire. The snakeheaded one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do the thing I was gonna do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it. In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? The Gorgon, obviously. Look at how many mouths she's got on her head. The businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. The ghost only has 1 mouth. Also, the food seems to go right through her. The Gorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths. Such value. Value's right, pervo. 1,000 in cash, up front. You pay for all my meals, and you give me your pants. Holy shit, he's doing it! He's doing it! He's getting naked! Vera's able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with him watching the 2 of you, but you get over it. I kind of like completely forgot the humor of this game.
All right.
My son. Okay. 15, 13, 8, 8, 7, 5. We could probably do money again, just to make sure they stay high, and then we'll just try fun, because apparently I keep fucking failing at. Hey there, cutie pie. I found your pro. Let's chat. What? That day, you spend some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's money. That's so funny. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? But you gain +2 money. Hell yeah. You see Miranda, Vera, and Polly gathered around a table and covered in books. Could they be studying? No way. I hereby call this meeting of the badass bitches to order. I've gathered all prior school yearbooks so we can have a clear list of everyone we're better than.
Always the same with you.
Wow, what a great use of your time. Who said that? Oh, great. It's the coven. What are you three doing here? Studying, because this is the library at a school. Spies! Villains impersonating us! What? What? Don't you see, Vera? These three are obviously our evil twins. The middle one is mean and bossy like you. What are you talking about, Polly? We go to class with you. You would know if you three didn't spend all your time doing stupid and mostly illegal stuff. I won't fall for your tricks, evil Vera. Are you implying the original Vera isn't kind of evil herself? And look, Vera, the one on the right has glasses just like Polly. I need these to see. And see, she has dark skin. She's clearly dark Polly. Oh, yikes. Whoa, Polly, just no. Oh my goodness. Bitches is only one letter away from witches. Oh, good lord. Say, would you three mind studying somewhere else? You're upsetting my minions. Never. Good grades are the backbone of a bright future. We need all this knowledge to save the world from the big bad. Oh boy, if you don't figure out a way to get the coven out of here, you might have to break up a brawl. Any ideas? About your rooster? Chop up all the study tables with a big axe. I don't really have a guess on which one would be better. Rooster? Why do that? I don't feel like that's true. Oh, I guess I'm genius. Ah, no. I'm not saying that. Get that filthy chicken away from us. Good thinking. Witches are repelled by the rooster, as it's a symbol of the dawn. No, roosters are just mean, and we don't want them to... we don't want to catch any diseases. Fine, we're leaving. That's even more proof that they're our evil twin. See? She loves chickens. Yay. I love animals too. As we say in my kingdom, the chicken is the tuna of land. Alright, they're gone. You can put your cock away. Though you did use him quite skillfully. Thanks. Vera's so impressed she lets you sit in one of the first meeting... sits in on the first meeting of the boss-ass bitches. You all throw so much shade, your rooster decides it's nighttime and goes to sleep. You gain +2 fun and 1 boldness. And all the stats are still fine. Perfect. How am I saying some whack stuff, bro? Okay, 15-15. That is so good. Okay, let's do this one because I'm bad at it. Hey. You start a rave again. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him as only his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there's around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived in, the Monster Prom prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. As you walk down the hallway trying to beat the level of Bone Crush on your phone, you run smack into Vera, also engrossed in her phone. Sure, feel free to read over my shoulder. Wouldn't understand the charts anyways. Miranda's been mouthing off about being a princess again, as if that's so amazing.
Pathetic.
She's a princess underwater. You know what's underwater? Sea slugs and fish shit. You know what's not underwater? The school. Why should birthright matter when there's so many other factors that determine a person's worth? Their beauty, their cruelty, their business sense, and using all of these factors, I've divided the school into cools and uncools. Now I just need to find a way to reinforce the superiority of the cools over the uncools. Oh, good luck to me. The uncool students should have to carry cool students from class to class on chassis. Rotting squid should be thrown at the uncool students to remind them how cool they are. That one. Damn. I do worry about my shoes getting scuffed up from class to class. These cockatrice sail pumps cost $2,000. What am I supposed to do? Walk in them? A few days later, you see Vera being carried from Apparitions 3 to AP fearmongering on a studded couch? But right before your horrified eyes, the hands fall off the Frankenstein's monster carrying her, sending Vera toppling to the ground. Ow! Damn it, these snakes, my snakes are all twisted up in one another. It took my reptile dresser hours to get my look right. Whose dumb idea was it to put my physical safety in the hands of someone too stupid to become cool? That would be you. Better flee the scene before she notices your stupid idea having face. You lose 2 boldness and 1 creativity. That's fine. We're trying to keep those stats down. It's not bad that I'm failing. I promise. I think. Hopefully.
All right.
Maybe. It might be bad. I'm not really sure. You find Damon and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentified prime meat. All right, Damien. I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust that we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labor. You mean the meats of our labor? Yes. Together we will enjoy the raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? I mean you're not even gonna try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A fine cut as this can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait here and I'll get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Oz will surely make an intelligent choice for us, isn't that right? My word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood quick. Yeah. Quite right, quite right. Someone turn off the heat and get a frost wizard in here. Fetch me more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I'm not gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Darn, I guess I'm gonna have to join this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever, I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More fortunately, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy. Yeah, she's kind of crazy if you think about it. She's kind of crazy. Let's go.
All right.
What's this cat?
Show me that money.
Oh, it's the shop. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have stuff that'll boost your stats, stuff that'll lead you into stupid new adventures, even some stuff that might be much needed at very specific moments, so take a look. Let's see. Sexy fake Latin accent. Wow. A what? Oh, a PR agent. What did we need? Did we need to buy something?
No refunds.
Yeah, buy that just in case. I can't remember if we needed that or if it was the tongue of the prom queen, but I brought it anyways, just in case. Because I didn't realize that there was a shop and then I might have had to buy something. Yeah. Okay, can I buy another thing? Honestly, I like our stats. I don't really want them to go... Oh, wait. 2 of our stats went down. Smarts and money. So let's... I don't... How many weeks do we have? Oh. Okay, we honestly have only 2, so we have to be really smart about this. So let's just hope that it didn't need that thing. And go to smarts. Which one's smarts again? Oh, class. That day you learned a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew stickers' stickiness. Dude, I want that. The fuck? A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually used that last spell, and you gain +2 smarts. Soon after, you hurry to join Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She arranged a romantic evening at the stock exchange. There you are. I'm so happy you joined me here. That I have momentarily forgotten my hatred for all beings. You what? You thought we were going to dinner? No, silly. How am I supposed to make a profit at dinner? If you're hungry, just eat some money. There's plenty of that lying around. Look, I invited you here because I wanted to share something really special with you. You see all these people here? These sociopaths screaming at each other in $10,000 suits? This is my family. Whoa, meeting your family's crazy. Well, not literally. I I've never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. But what's family, after all, but a room full of your enemies? Anyway, enough chit-chat. The real person I brought you here... The real reason I brought you here was to help me make money. Make with the stock tips. You know absolutely nothing about the stock market, but that's never stopped you before. You tell her... I think both of those are kind of bad ideas. You should... I don't know if sell it all is great, though. Oh, buy one of everything. One of everything? How could you be so brilliant? If I buy one of every stock, no matter which one goes up, I'll have a share of it. My profits are assured. Wait. What are you doing over there? Tearing off that stockbroker's suspenders. Are you? My God, you're even cleverer than I thought. You didn't mean I should buy one of every stock. You meant I should buy one of every thing. You didn't even mean buy, you meant steal. You, sir, your pants. Give them to me. Don't argue with me, I have snakes for hair. You and Vera dash around the room, stealing suits, jackets, gold, watches, silk underwear, and a very nice potted plant. I've never felt more alive. Did you know that 90% of paper money contains traces of cocaine? There is more money in that money salad you guys just ate. Damn. You gain +2 creativity and +1 money. Okay, fire. So we only have one more of those before prom. Let's go.
Alright.
Vera. You approach Liam and Veram's table to find them thoughtfully tasting several glasses of wine. The school has literally no rules, apparently. Wine, the most exclusive of beverages. Even a vampire such as myself cannot resist its class and allure. Do you know a lot about wine, then? I'm having dinner for the King of France next week, and I could use some pointers. France doesn't have a king anymore. That's what the media wants you to think. So, do you know about wine or not? Alas, in my centuries of living, I've only learned how to look good holding wine, not how to evaluate it. All I know is that I'm not drinking another glass of that one. Vera points at the bottle with Polly's toilet wine written on permanent marker. What I wouldn't give for an experienced sommelier to help us judge which wine is best. You know nothing about wine, but you're pretty sure most sommeliers just make stuff up anyways. You suavely recommend. Try the sangria. It pairs well with seafood and blood. The tannins in this robust Smevlik are an elegant way to mask the taste of poison. Perfect for diplomatic missions. Do that one. Why would you want to disguise the taste of... Oh. You're gonna poison someone. Of course you are. You're always poisoning people. Quiet. No, I'm not. People in no way directly associated with me are always poisoning people. And soon they will strike again. France has suffered under its unjust king for too long. Plus he called me fat at a party once when I was 11. Who is this king you keep talking about? I'm telling you, France does not have a king anymore. Soon, Liam. Soon. Vera is so thankful for you for solving her assassination problem. She lets you braid her snakes. You get bit a few times, but it's so worth it. Fire. Okay. It's giving another class time. Honestly, dude, our stats are fire. Let's just do charm again, because that shit always awful. The day of an event takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't tank anymore, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After a few hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain +10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And +2 charm. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them and straight into the season's finale of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Good lord. Help, I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard.
Yes!
Oh my god, we're in a game show? Yes, indeed. Tonight you will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes my... I'm gonna win! I don't even care what the prize is. Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise. So you're saying you're going to respond to a series of questions and scenarios. And our answers will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a torty dating game. Yeah, I don't know who would do that. Fucking weirdos. Guys are talking about us. Guys are talking about us. Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. That's the spirit. Number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's the chance to give him an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. Jaw and hinges and bees pour out. I don't know. I really don't know what the answer would be. My truth is I don't know. Something that would send him packing? Bees. Damn. You unhinge your jaw and unleash the bees. Wait, why were there bees inside your mouth? You fool. Your childish prank has destabilized the fabric of this pocket dimension. It's coming apart around us. Ah! Help, my shoes are turning to lizards! I like those shoes! What is this? All the money in my wallet is turned into moths. You'll pay for this. No part of me is turning into animals, but I suddenly care about things? This is all your fault. Why didn't you just answer with words? Why did it have to be bees? You can't take back the past. You spend the next 1,000 years traversing various horrifying dimensions with the prince and your 3 pissed off friends. No time has passed when you've returned home, but you'll never forget. Liam, Vera, and Polly will never forgive. You lose 2 fun, -1 charm. Yeah. Yeah, Monster Prom's near. Let's go. Yeah.
Hi.
Vera, yes.
All right.
Ask Vera to prom. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. You're asking me to go to the prom with you? Sorry, I'm focusing on my career.
Ugh.
My career of not dating losers like you. Bye, loser.
Prom with you? No.
What a loser. After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Which is a fancy way of saying you had to live the rest of your life in the fucking sewers. Gross. Damn. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I guess I didn't play this game as much as I thought I did. 17 new events, 17 new outcomes. Oh, right. No, actually, I have. It's just on my file, so it's different. Most likely to become lasagna, owns the most snakes. Okay. Fire. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and the most absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and what we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Damien became a renowned drag racer until he died in the most badass way during a race. At the funeral, you spotted him hidden among the crowd, and he winked at you. Vera realized she was the character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy. Because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mern Kingdom. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for the Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, you were young and unafraid, and were ready to start. Nice. No, don't play it. Don't do it. I love this song, but shut up. No. Okay, fire. Yeah, MonsterCon's out. Okay, so that was that's my first run. No help, no nothing, no side, nothing. So next time when we approach this, I'm gonna pull out walkthroughs. Get ready, because and by walkthroughs I mean like I just need to know how many points you need to get people to prom, because my theory was wrong, because I haven't played this game forever. But that also means that when I figure out how to play it, it'll be better. So hopefully you're having so much fun. Maybe as much fun as I'm having, maybe more. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!